Okay. Now, if you have any doubt, mute chat ledo. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, but no disturbance, only learning. Okay, I'm putting unmute here. So see here, the next is we are learning what redox reactions. Redox reactions. Redox reaction means don't think that something is red color ox. Okay, it is reduction come oxidation reactions. Here, in a reaction, simultaneously means at the same time reduction and oxidation takes place. Reduction and oxidation takes place. Then you can ask me which will take madam fast first. Means obviously oxidation takes place first. Okay, because oxidation means loss of electron. Oxidation means loss of electron, and when electron is lost, what happens? The oxidation state of the element increases. Of the element oxidation state increases. So for the balancing according to stoichiometry, we have to concern with what? Loss of electron and oxidation state. Okay, and here see, after loss of electron, what happens? One element undergoes loss of electron. Whatever electrons are lost by this element, gained by the other element. So reduction means what? Gain of electron. Gain of electron. And due to gain of electron, so what happens? Gaining of one electron, minus 1. So 0 becomes minus 1. Minus 1 become a minus 2. Okay, so gain of electron always oxidation state decreases. Oxidation state decreases. Okay, and here, what is that? A reaction involving simultaneously reduction and oxidation is called a redox reaction. Now, you may be having doubt which is undergoing oxidation and which one is undergoing a reduction during the redox reaction. Okay, you will have here one more definition of redox reaction. Say the redox reaction means what? It is the reaction between. It is the reaction between oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Okay, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. The reaction between the oxidizing agent and reducing agent is also called as redox, because reducing agent causes reduction. Reducing agent causes reduction because reducing agent undergoes oxidation by loss of electron. And whatever electrons are lost by this reducing agent are gained by this oxidizing agent. Okay, this oxidizing agent gains electron, therefore undergoes a reduction. Okay, so simply what is that? Redox reaction means a reaction involving both reduction and oxidation simultaneously, or the reaction between oxidizing agent or and reducing agent, vice versa. Now we'll see one example. This is what the definition. Now we'll see one example. We'll see one example. Okay, what is that? Now say here, here. Now here, student, carbon. Okay, carbon. Is there any charge on this carbon? C. Okay, C is the symbol of carbon. Is there any charge on this carbon? No charge. Means the carbon has a zero oxidation state. But when this carbon is treated with oxygen or treated under reaction chesamu, or say burnt in presence of air, okay, then what happens? You get carbon dioxide. You get carbon dioxide. Then once again, please tell me what is the oxidation state of oxygen atom in this O2? This O2, since O2 is the element of oxygen, therefore we know that in elemental state every atom will have zero charge. So here in O2, oxygen also zero. Okay. Next here when CO2 is formed. CO2 is formed. And when you calculate the oxidation state, see here, how you calculate? Just now we have seen that calculations of oxidation state. It is carbon dioxide. CO2, carbon dioxide means in this compound carbon attached with two oxygens, carbon dioxide. So say what is the oxidation state of carbon? Don't know. Let it X. You will find this as +4. And we know that oxygen is a -2 oxide. So here what is this one? Carbon plus X and two oxygens, each one is -2. The charge on the species is 0. So therefore X -4 equal to 0. Means here carbon charge is +4. Carbon charge is +4. This is how we just now learn how to calculate. So in this CO2, see what happened? Carbon dioxide, the carbon is +4 and oxygen is 0 to change to -2. So tell me here, carbon is changed from 0 to +4. Oxidation state 0 to +4 increased or decreased? 0 to +4 oxidation state increased or decreased? Increased. 0 is less, +4 is increased. And this increase in oxidation state or charge is called oxidation. Then how this is increased? The 0 becomes +4 by loss of electron. How many electrons are lost? 4 electrons. -4 electrons. Okay. How, madam? See here, the carbon charge. See here, the carbon charge is 0. The carbon charge is 0 because here why it is 0? Its atomic number is 6, means is having the 6 protons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 protons and 6 electrons. Protons are positive, electrons are negative. When these were same in number, the charge was 0. But when you remove the 4 electrons, what happened? When you remove the 4 electrons, what happened? The 4 protons are excess. So this will appear as a +4. Understand? Loss of 4 electron gave +4. Okay. And next, here oxygen was 0. Now this oxygen changed to -2. So how it is possible? By gain of electron. How many electrons are gained? 2 electrons are gained. So gain of electron, charge decreased from 0 to -2. This is called reduction. It's called as a reduction. Arthamaina? Because for the oxygen, see here, oxygen atomic number is 8. Oxygen atomic number is 8. So means it is having 8 protons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 protons, 8 positive charges, and electrons also 8. Since here the number of protons and electrons are same, so on the element charge is 0. But when you add electrons, how many electrons added? 2 electrons are added. And to satisfy the negative charge of these 2 electrons, there is no sufficient protons. Therefore, this 2 will appear as a -2. Understand? This is the ultimate, the very elementary way to explain the charges. Loss of electron, gain of electron. Okay, how the charge is obtained. Okay, so here it is what? Formation of CO2 gas from carbon and oxygen. Okay, so it is a reaction. Example for redox. Yes or not? It is a redox reaction. It's a redox reaction. So in a redox reaction, what happens? One element undergoes oxidation, another element undergoes reduction. Okay, now we'll see how many different types of redox reactions are there. The different types of redox reactions. Okay, so now the topic is types of redox reactions. Types of redox reactions. Okay, there are 5 types of redox reactions. How many? 5 types of redox reactions are there. 5 types of redox reactions. Okay, what are these redox reactions? See, the first one is Okay, the first one is, I'll write here. First, I'll write all this here. The first one is combination. Okay, the first one is combination. Means two or more different elements. Two or more different elements combined form a compound. During this, one element undergoes oxidation, another undergoes reduction. Combination, because they combine. Second one, the reverse of this. Okay, first you have combined. Now it is a separate. Separate means a decomposition. What is that? Decomposition. Okay, so means first one can be called as composition also. Okay, the second one is called decomposition or dissociation. Okay, means one compound is broken into its pure elements, or one compound is broken into its smaller species. Okay, or one compound broken into smaller compounds. Okay, containing same type of elements. Two or more compounds. Then three. Third one is that is better you say it is exchange reactions. Exchange reaction, or you can say it is replacement reactions. Okay, replacement reactions, or in book you may find displacement also. Okay, but there is lot of difference between the replacement and displacement. Replace ante ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైనా క్రికెట్ మ్యాచ్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎవరైనా బ్యాట్స్మెన్ ఇంజ్యూర్ అయ్యాడు అనుకోండి, ఏమవుతుంది, రెడ్ హర్డ్ అనేసి ఇంకొక అతను ఎక్స్ట్రా అతను వస్తాడు. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో, ద బ్యాట్స్మెన్ ఈజ్ రిప్లేస్డ్ అంటే సబ్స్టిట్యూషన్ జరుగుతుంది. బట్ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ అర్థమైంది, టోటలీ రిమూవ్డ్. సో in future you are going to learn organic reactions. In organic reactions you learn types of reactions. There are four types of organic reactions. Substitution means replacement. Elimination means displacement. మొత్తానికి తీసేయడం displacement అంటారు. ఎక్స్చేంజ్ చేయడాన్ని రిప్లేస్మెంట్ అంటారు. సో ఎందుకో నాకు అర్థం కాదు, why this displacement is used. Okay, because something is removed. Okay, removed by replacement, therefore it is maybe used. But truly speaking, the best is what? Exchange or replacement. Okay, then fourth one, very very important. See here, the first three simple. The first three are very simple. Okay, but these three never be asked in IP. Okay na, for intermediate board exam, the first three, these three are what? Very simple, very easy, but now never it is asked in a board exam. The fourth and fifth are little difficult, but they are frequently asked every year in the IP exam. Okay, IP exam, and you will have the questions even in NEET and JEE mains also. Okay, here the very very superhero powerful one is disproportionation. Okay, it is disproportionation, very very important. Disproportionation. Okay, then the fifth one, reverse of disproportionation. Okay, is comproportionation. Comproportionation, the student get a problem in understanding this disproportionation and comproportionation, but these two only asked in IP. Maybe because there are certain questions are asked in a competitive exam on disproportionation and comproportionation. So let us all learn this. So in the morning in oxidation state we have learned that fluorine. Okay, fluorine, though it is superhero fluorine. What is that superhero? In whole periodic table is strongest oxidizing agent, oxidizing element, because of high electronegativity, but shows only two oxidation states. But to show the disproportionation and comproportionation, minimum 3 oxidation states are required. So here the fluorine never show disproportionation and comproportionation, as it has only 2 oxidation states. Okay, so you have to concentrate both on okay, more on this disproportionation and comproportionation. Okay, now we'll learn one by one all this. Okay, so see what is that combination. Okay, just now the whatever example I have taken is a combination. See here, when carbon is burnt in oxygen, you get carbon dioxide. where the carbon was 0. Okay, change to +4, which was oxidation. Then oxygen was 0. Change to -2, which was a reduction. Okay. So formation of CO2 from the carbon and oxygen element is example of combination. The two elements combine to form a single compound. Combination in which one element underwent oxidation, 0 to +4, oxidation, 0 to -2, reduction. Then one more example. Formation of ammonia. Ammonia formula beta, N2 plus H2 give rise to NH3. NH3. Okay, then balancing two nitrogens, 2 NH3, 3 H2. It's a reaction. Now, N2 is element 0, H2 is element, hydrogen is 0. But in nitrogen, just now we have seen that nitrogen is -3, hydrogen is +1. So, nitrogen 0 to -3, increased or decreased? Nitrogen oxidation state 0 to -3, increased or decreased? Decreased, means nitrogen underwent a reduction. Remember, always electronegative elements undergoes reduction and act as oxidizing agents. Okay, where hydrogen it was 0, change to +1. So change to +1 means increased or decreased? Increase. Increase means oxidation. Okay, the two different elements combined form a single compound in which the nitrogen element underwent a reduction and hydrogen underwent a oxidation. So it's a redox reaction where elements are combining, called as combination reaction. Combination redox reaction. Next, decomposition. We'll see the decomposition, second one. Okay, decomposition is a reverse of a combination. You can say decomposition or dissociation. Decomposition or dissociation. Okay, fine. Now take here example. Okay, breaking. Okay, breaking. Now KClO3 called as potassium chlorate. Potassium chlorate. When this potassium chlorate is heated, it forms KCl and O2. Potassium chloride and O2 oxygen. So here to balance this, it is what 2 KClO3, 2 KCl and 3 O2. Okay, the one compound broken into two different compounds. It is what breaking, decompose or dissociated. Okay, now here see the oxidation state. Everyone knows that potassium is first group +1 fixed. In a reactant or maybe in the product, it is fixed +1. They never march later because first group. And we know that oxygen is -2 here. Okay, here. But here O2, oxygen is a 0 because O2 is element. So oxygen -2 to 0. Increased or decreased? Increased or decreased? Decreased. Increased or decreased? -2 to 0. Increased. Okay, increased. Means here oxide O -2 change to 0. That is underwent oxidation. Is underwent oxidation. So -2 to 0 means how many electrons beta? How many electrons? Gain of how many electrons? Loss of 2 electrons. And next, chlorine. If you check the oxidation of chlorine, see how many of what is that? The chlorine is +5. Check it. Okay, chlorine is +5. And this chlorine in the potassium chloride, it is -1. It is -1. So here what happened? The chlorine changed from +5 to -1. So charge is increased or decreased? Decreased. The decreased means it is reduced. It is reduced. It is reduced. So reduced by how many electrons? So how many electrons are gained? 6 electrons. Gaining of 6 electrons. Okay, gaining of 6 electrons. Yes or not? How? How? See, it is +5 charge. It is +5 charge. 1. Okay, ఇక్కడ రాస్తున్నాను చూడండి. The charge on the chlorine was +5 means plus 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 plus. Now become a -1 means add 6 electrons. First one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, and sixth one. The sixth one is excess, appears as a -1 charge. So here in the perchlorate, this chlorine, sorry, perchlorate, not chlorate. Here chlorine was +5, changed to -1 by gaining of 6 electrons. Okay, it is reduction. So what is this one? KClO3, potassium chlorate, decomposed to KCl and O2, decomposition reaction in which one element undergoes reduction, other is undergoing oxidation. Okay. Then one more example. For decomposition, I'll give you one more example. Okay, one more example. See here, this is called H2O2. H2O2, hydrogen peroxide. H2O2 is called hydrogen peroxide. Okay, when it decomposes, it is unstable because it contains peroxy bond. It decomposes to form H2O and oxygen. For balancing, I can write as 2H2O. Okay, gives 2H2O and O2. ఓకే హైడ్రోజన్ పెరాక్సైడ్ ఇదేంటంటే ఎప్పుడైనా వూండ్స్ కానీ దెబ్బలు కానీ తగిలితే ఆ వూండ్స్ ని క్లీన్ చేయడానికి ఏం చేస్తారు ఒక జస్ట్ ట్రాన్స్పరెంట్ లిక్విడ్ వాటర్ లాగా ఉంటుంది అది పోసి క్లీన్ చేస్తారు when hydrogen peroxide is sprinkled on the wound surface you see that bubbling okay the production of bubbles will be there okay foam laga vastundi it will disinfect okay it will disinfect it is used as disinfectant as to clean the okay to clean the wounds yes akash gender tappakuda chudalsinde okay yes so here see it is hydrogen peroxide and bleaching ki kuda use chesaru ఈ స్కిన్ ఉంది కదా స్కిన్ హెయిర్ బ్రౌన్ గోల్డెన్ కలర్ లో రావాలంటే ఏం చేస్తారు హైడ్రోజన్ పెరాక్సైడ్ ఈజ్ యూజ్డ్ ఐ ఆల్సో సీన్ మ్యామ్ ఐ నాట్ ఆల్సో సీన్ ఐ హావ్ యూజ్డ్ ఓకే ఓకే ఎవరైతే హెయిర్ గోల్డెన్ గ్రే లో మార్చుకుంటారో మీన్స్ దే యూజ్ హైడ్రోజన్ పెరాక్సైడ్ ఓకే అర్థమవుతుందా బికాస్ మన స్కిన్ లో మన హెయిర్ లో మెలనైన్ అనే పిగ్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది విచ్ ఇస్ బ్లాక్ ఇన్ కలర్ సో ఇట్ ఈస్ treated with hydrogen peroxide so that melanin will oxidize to oxymelanin and this oxymelanin is brown in color appudu color maaripotundi ardhamainda okay so here in this H2O2 the hydrogens are +1 in H2O also hydrogen is +1 because oxygen mundu hydrogen low electronegative it has to be in the +1 only because oxygen chance istunda ivvadu okay and next in H2O2 oxygen is -1 because peroxide and here this oxygen -1 it changed to in H2O -2 okay so this from -1 to -2 increased or decreased -1 to -2 decreased it is reduction okay then in O2 the oxygen is what 0 so 0 -1 to 0 increased or decreased increased this is oxidation so the decomposition of H2O2 into H2O and O2 is an example of decomposition and not only for decomposition it is also for disproportionation I'll explain you how it is later malli vasta okay and next we'll go for the displacement reaction okay displacement better you say it is a exchange నాకు displacement అంటే నచ్చదు because something నాకు అది అంత satisfy కాను exchange reactions exchange type of redox reactions now here you have three types of exchange reactions how many three types are there three types of exchange reactions are there the one in which metal displacement okay metal exchange or metal displacement if you take here copper sulfate solution in a copper sulfate solution the copper is +2 where sulfate is -2 the total sulfate is -2 Now to this, when you add zinc metal, the zinc metal is zero state. Okay, then after some time, okay, the copper sulfate will be blue in color. Okay, after some time, the color of the solution will be changing because from the solution, the copper plus 2 ions replaced by Zn plus 2. So you will get here ZnSO4 solution where Zn plus 2, still sulfate is minus 2, and here the copper will be settled as copper metal, which is in the reddish color. So copper is 0. So it is an example of galvanic cell or voltaic cell. I have already given this in the periodic table also. You check that, and here also I have given. Okay, so the sulfate oxidation state will not change. Remember, zinc is just a d block element because in Zn plus 2, the zinc is 28 electrons, where it is having 3d10 and completely filled d electrons. So no transition element, no color property. Okay, so మనకు గతి లేక మనం జింక్ ని ఏం చేస్తాము ట్రాన్సిషన్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ తో చదువుకుంటున్నాం అంటే అది స్టిల్ ఈ రోజుకి కూడా ఒక డిమెరిట్ ఆఫ్ పీరియాడిక్ టేబుల్. సో ఇప్పుడు మనకి సల్ఫేట్ అవసరం లేదు కాబట్టి I remove this sulfate. Okay, so just to see here what happened previously in the solution, what was there? Copper plus 2. Okay, and next Zn0 was there, but here the copper plus 2 is replaced by the Zn0, and the Zn becomes Zn plus 2 and copper becomes 0. Okay, so copper plus 2 to copper 0, increased or decreased? Increased or decreased? Copper plus 2 to 0. Decreased means it is reduced. Okay, how many electrons? By addition of 2 electrons. Where Zn0 changed to Zn plus 2. So charge 0 to plus 2 increased. Okay, its increase means oxidation by loss of 2 electrons. So from the copper sulfate solution, cupric ion Cu plus 2 ions are replaced or exchanged by zinc plus 2 ions. Exchange reaction, metal displacement, metal exchange reaction. Copper is metal, zinc is metal. The next second one, metal non-metal. Second one, metal non-metal. Especially here we take metal and hydrogen because hydrogen is also non-metal. Now we'll see some example where the metal ion get replaced by the hydrogen, which is non-metal. So simply take simple example, HCl, hydrochloric acid. Please tell me beta, what is the oxidation state of hydrogen in the HCl? With your common sense, chlorine is Cl minus 1 because 7th group high electronegative. So hydrogen is plus 1. So here what you have, if you treat this with a sodium metal, pure metal, zero oxidation state. Now when you treat here, okay, what happens? Here sodium is being first group. It is active, so readily change into plus 1. So means what happens here? This Na will become a Na plus 1 and combine with Cl minus 1. So as it is changing from Na0 to Na plus 1, 0 to plus 1 underwent oxidation. Means by loss of 1 electron. The water electron is lost. It is taken by this H plus. So this H plus gains that electron and plus 1, this electron becomes 0. And as we know that the hydrogen atom is unstable. So this does H2. So for balancing, half H2. So in this what happened? This non-metal hydrogen is replaced by metal. So say metal non-metal exchange reaction. Metal non-metal exchange reaction. And next we'll see third exchange reaction. That is, Chapani, what is our third exchange? Non-metal exchange reaction. Okay, now For this, the best example, you take halogens. Okay, fluorine. Halogens means fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Everyone knows the fluorine is high electronegative. So this can oxidize, fluorine can oxidize chlorine. Then chlorine can oxidize bromine. Then bromine can oxidize iodine. So remember, fluorine is strong electronegative, can oxidize not only chlorine, it can oxidize all these chlorine, bromine, iodine. So from there, chlorides, bromides, iodides, fluorine can exchange the chlorides, bromides and iodides. Where chlorine being more electronegative than bromine and iodine, it can exchange the or replace the bromide and iodide. Then bromine can replace the iodine, from its iodide compounds. So always remember, a high electronegative element exchanges low electronegative elements from its compounds. So being all are non-metals, non-metal exchange reaction. So see, for this, what is that? Okay. Example, now take this potassium bromide. Okay, when this potassium bromide is treated with Cl2, so chlorine being more electronegative than bromine, so it will remove the Br minus and combine with K plus as Cl minus. So mean Cl minus replacing Br minus. So you get compound as what? KCl, and Br is removed out. So what is happening here? Then here for balancing 2 kBr, 2 KCl, and this is Br2. Now simply see here. In Cl2, chlorine is element 0. In Br2, bromine is 0. Whereas potassium is +1. Here also it doesn't change. Then when potassium is +1, bromine is -1. Here also when potassium is +1, chlorine is -1. Okay, so now see here. Now this bromide Br minus changed to Br0. Underwent oxidation or not? Yes. Br minus to 0. Oxidation. And next, this chlorine was 0. Changed to Cl minus. What is this one? Reduction. So when chlorine is exchanging bromide, so chlorine undergoes reduction and bromine undergoes oxidation. A non-metal replacing other non-metal. Okay, understand? So chlorine can replace the bromide and iodide because of high electronegativity of chlorine than the bromine and iodide. But bromine iodide cannot replace the chlorine. So see here, one more example. ఇవన్నీ తెలుసా మళ్ళీ సెకండ్ ఇయర్ లో 7th గ్రూప్ లో వస్తాయి. అంటే స్టాయికియోమెట్రీ, కెమికల్ బాండింగ్, పీరియాడిక్ టేబుల్ వస్తే ఇనార్గానిక్ కెమిస్ట్రీ మొత్తం వస్తుంది. ఇనార్గానిక్ కెమిస్ట్రీ 4 మార్క్స్ 10 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఈజీగా, అంటే 40 మార్క్స్ ఈజీగా వస్తాయి ఎవరికైనా, కొంచెం పట్టుకోవాలి. సో సీ హియర్, ఇఫ్ యు టేక్ MgCl2, so the reaction is possible only with fluorine because chlorine కంటే high electronegative fluorine. Okay na? So oxygen కూడా వస్తుంది, that is different. So here see, if you take fluorine, means it is not possible by bromine and iodine. Possible to replace the chloride with only fluorine. Okay, so here what it is, you get MgF2 and chlorine. Okay, so where magnesium is +2, second group doesn't change, fixed. So chlorine was -1, fluorine was 0. Now fluorine become -1, chlorine is 0. So fluorine 0 to -1, reduction, and chlorine was -1 to 0, oxidation. So redox or not, one element underwent reduction, other element underwent oxidation, and exchange of atoms are taking place, exchange type of redox reaction. సో రిమైనింగ్ డిస్ప్రపోర్షనేషన్, కంప్రపోర్షనేషన్ రేపు క్లాస్లో అందరికీ చెప్తా. ఇప్పుడు ఇది వీడియో పంపిస్తా, సరేనా? థ్యాంక్ యూ. బికాస్ యూ వాంట్, ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ వాంట్ disproportionation and comproportionation even for IP. Thank you.